Hello everyone, welcome once again to Relationship Flow with Covenant. I hope you're having a good time. We know the situation of the country now, but despite all that, we are okay. We trust God for everything, whatever the challenge may be. We trust God for our health, for good living, and we also believe that very soon everything will be over and then things will be normal again in the whole world. We're still praying and trusting God for everything, for good health, good living. All right, thank you once again for joining Relationship Flow today with Covenant Amara. All right, we're still talking about relationship. Okay, let's talk about Ultimate Love, the reality TV show which is in existence on DSTV and other uh, networks. Okay, all right, it's about Kachi and Rosie. All right, so many of us already know what has been going on between Kachi and uh, Kachi and Rosie. Okay, which people have always seen and we've taken it as an amazing relationship. Okay, that's now the relationship is kind of a little bit defined. Okay, we would have said is a kind of relationship that existed between Diane and Elu. All right, so they have been doing well, doing good for themselves. Okay, it's just like Rosie finding a new love, life partner, happiness and joy after the issue he she had with the issue she had with Daniel. Okay, Daniel breaking her heart and all over. Luckily for her, she was seated right close to Kachi, who happened to have been admiring her. Alright, so they got along. It was as if it's an opportunity for Kachi to actually play along, not really playing along, to hook up with Rosie. Like, ever since Rosie has been with Dan, Kachi has been eyeing her. So it was an opportunity for them to be together, and I guess it happened. Now these days is not looking like things are no longer going to be the same between Kachi and Rosie. What are these reasons? Okay, here it's obvious Kachi really loves Rosie, and Rosie has given in so much to Kachi that leaving her will be like another bomb on her life. Okay, it's really not going to be easy because she has come to really love Kachi and falling for her, is ready to be with her. All right, so this some of the things that actually happening between Kachi and Rosie now is as a result of us our carelessness. Okay, that really come to us in the future. Like some people will say, Nemesis will catch up with you. Whatever you do today, you get the result tomorrow. Okay, that's the real cause of the squabble, the problem between Kachi and Rosie at this moment. So we all really need to be careful. I have to say this before I continue. All right, what is happening now between Kachi and Rosie? Like I said before, Kachi really loves Rosie, but what is now the problem? What is the challenge? What is going on in that relationship? Why can't they be together? Why can't they settle with each other? What's the problem? Why is Kachi a little bit deviating, okay, from the relationship? Why is it coming up like that? Like, I have three reasons here, okay, which has been clearly stated. One of the reasons is the fact that Rosie already has kids, two different kids from two different men. Okay, and it's not really very usual for in a culture, especially in Igbo land, for really something that raises eyebrow. It's really what people frown at. Okay, seeing your daughter or your son getting married to a woman who's already have kids, okay, who's already got kids out there with two different men. So it's really what culture would frown at. Like you as a person, because the way I see Kachi would not see it as anything. He will be willing to accept Rosie for who she is at that moment, but would his family accept Kachi, or will it cause a rift? Will it cause a problem between them? So these are things people look into before going into relationship, and it's really affecting the relationship between Kachi and Rosie. Now I'm sure Kachi is like thinking it over again. Are my parents really going to accept this lady as mine? Having a child outside there. Okay, these are things to put into consideration, not just because of you alone or your partner, your love partner, right? Are people around you as well, is it going to suit them? Or how are you going to balance the whole situation? Because you really need to balance it. Your parents need to be happy with you and for you when you are getting married, and you get your marriage blessings, okay, from them. These are very, very important. So one of the challenges they had is extramarital and premarital problems. Okay, this is like having a child before getting married. You had an affair with two different men and you had kids. All right, now the issue did not really stop there, it also continued. All right, before I get to that point, the second point is the fact that Rosie is older than Kachi. Now they say age it's not a problem, it shouldn't be a problem actually. As long as you can accept responsibility, you're old enough to know what is right, you can take responsibilities, you understand yourself. That's it about relationship. But to an extent, age also matters. Okay, you can't be a lady getting married to someone you are like 5 to 10 years older than. No, it's too much, it's too much. I don't know their age difference, but it's we all come to know that we've all come to know that Rosie is actually older than Kachi. Okay, if Kachi accepts that, what will people say? you know all these will really get Kachi thinking. Despite his love for her, all this will definitely get him thinking. And if you get him confused, there's really no point pushing ahead till you get things fixed. Is everyone ready to accept this for your sake and the rest of it? So these are very, very important things to consider in your relationship. Okay, they've gone far because they've been in the house together. They cannot avoid each other. They see each other every day and every time. Okay, they spend time together, and they cannot just avoid each other. They can't do without each other, seeing each other all the time. Okay, but if they are out there, probably things are really going to be different out there, because as yeah, in their separate homes, separate places. Okay, they can actually have make up their mind, decide what they really want to do, because they are no longer together. Okay, now another point, which is the third point, is the fact that Rosie have gotten family planning done already, even without having kids for Kachi or the new marriage. It's just like she has planned herself as a single lady, and now she wants to settle down. It's not very easy. It won't be very easy for the man to accept all of that. Okay, these are things that Kachi started discovering and making him to drift away from Rosie. Alright, so we all need to be careful, especially when we know what we want in the future. Okay, we need to be careful for in everything we want to do, okay, want to achieve in life. All right, so this is very, very important. So what really happens is that Rosie has actually gotten done family planning. Okay, a rumor has it that Rosie doesn't have self-control when it comes to sexual relationship and giving birth. All right, so it's really some things that affect our relationship. All right, I beg to leave at this point because of our time. Oh, but just keep watching Relationship Flow on this channel, and if you have not subscribed, kindly click on the red subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. We continue this discussion next time, but now remain blessed. Thank you.